I want to talk about what the Lord said in Jeremiah. And talk about He gonna bring evil like upon the city, like Jerusalem. He's talking about in Jeremiah chapter 25 and verse 29. See what the Lord says. For lo, I begin to bring evil on the city which is called by my name. What city is called by God's name? That's Jerusalem. You know, there's a lot of people say that Jerusalem won't be taken over. But the Bible clearly tell you that ain't God gonna punish the world. All those nations will be punished for their sins. You know, the nation done fell into sin. That's all around the world. You see how they promoting homosexuality most in all these nations. All lot of sin, murdering, killing, adultery, fornication, everything. They're promoting this. So God gonna punish the world for their sin. This is what I'm trying to show you. Even Jerusalem gonna get punished, like in the first Babylon, how they got punished. All right. It said, "Lo, and for lo, I begin to bring evil on the city which is called by my name." And that is Jerusalem. And should ye be utterly unpunished? See, God said it as a question. So, and should ye be utterly unpunished? Ye shall not be unpunished. For I will call for a sword upon all the inhabited of the earth, say the Lord of hosts. See, you got call for a sword. That's mean war. But all the inhabitants of the earth, say the Lord of hosts. That's what I'm trying to show you. God gonna punish the world. Just like what he said in Isaiah chapter 13. Punish the world for their evil and wickedness. Verse 30 said, "Therefore prophesy thou against them all these words, and say unto them, the Lord shall roar from on high, and utter his voice from his holy habitation. He shall mightily roar upon his habitation." See, he'll roar upon his habitation. He shall give a shout as they that tread the grape against all the inhabitants of the earth. See, all the inhabited of the earth. That's the people. "A noise shall come even to the ends of the earth." See, for the Lord had a controversy with the nation. See, he had a controversy with the nation are doing evil. See, he will plead with all flesh. He will give them that are wicked to the sword, said the Lord. See, people done got wicked now. He gonna give them to the sword, you know, and go be killed. You know, that's what I'm trying to show y'all. You know, Lord gonna punish the world. Evil will go forth from nation to nation. And verse 32 say, "Thus saith the Lord of hosts, behold, evil shall go forth from nation to nation." See, that's what I was saying. He gonna punish all the nations. See, for their sins. See, even unspread all around the world. It's like lying, adultery, fornication, homosexuality, transgender. That's in all these nations. I'll be listening to the news all of this. It's spread all around the world. They'll be talking about discrimination and all kind of things because some of them want to be homosexual. This is what's happening here in America. You know, that's why our nation is divided. And it's going to get worse and worse as time goes over. The evil going to take over. You know, they're all falling away now. That's the great falling away. You know, homosexuality going to take over. That's why the Lord said it'll be like in Sodom and Gomorrah. You know, I want you to even talk about it no more. You know. But that's how it is. We're living in an evil time, a wicked time. They think God ain't going to punish. But God is punishing now, but they still can't see it. With, you know, flood, fire, wars, different things. Hurricane, you know, it will get worse and worse as time goes on. You know, homosexuality, adultery, fornication, all that will get worse. You know, hatred, violence, all that, everything. All right, so thus said the Lord of hosts, verse 32 said, thus said the Lord of hosts, behold, even evil shall go forth from nation to nation, a great whirlwind shall be raised up from the course of the earth, and the slain of the Lord shall be at that day, see, from one end of the earth even unto the other end of the earth. They shall not be lament, you know, won't be cried for, neither gathered nor buried. They shall be dungeon upon the ground. See, you will go forth from nation to nation. The Lord will destroy. That's what I've been trying to show you. You know, all those nations will get punished. You know, all those nations that are doing evil, and evil not spread all around the world. See, murdering, killing, all that they're doing. We're having wars and rumors of wars. See, that's just the beginning. See, it started, like I said, from 9/11, 2001, September 11, when the Twin Tower came down. The book said we're going to be war. There's been war from ever since then. And the war ain't going to stop. Starting as it was the sign of the end time. You know, what the Lord talked about. You know, what Jesus Christ talked about, he said, nation shall rise against nation. We see that now against terror, you know, putting on those nations and sanctions and all that. Nations going to turn against one another. You know, but that's what a lot of people can't see. You know, even though you tell them, they still can't see. They think it ain't gonna happen, but it's happening now. You know, and it's just taking time. You will see it. You know, just like we're in the first and the second beast, Russia and the United States, and Britain. You know, the first was like a lion had eagle wings. Second one like unto a bear, the Russian bear. That's why we are in Bible prophecy. When nations start rising against nation, what Jesus Christ talking about. And the next thing Christ talking about will be the persecution of the church. And you see it by Matthew chapter 24. I told you that a few years ago, that's what's coming up. Persecution. You see, like about homosexuality, they're going to persecute the saints for that. See, all the stuff about abortion, everything. Women right, that's why they came out with that, you know, the Me Too movement, you know, all that for the persecution of the saints. See, a lot of people do not understand. That's why I was saying that was coming up next, because Christ talked about it in Matthew chapter 24. He put it all down in a line, what's coming up next. You know, there's a lot of preachers don't see that. They jump to the end too quick. You know, they think the end is here now. That's why the Lord said the end is not yet. You know, he talked about, like in Matthew 24, like in verse 6, it says, "For ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars." See, it said, "See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet." See, that's why he said the end is not yet. He said, for verse 7 says, "Nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. And there shall be famine and pestilence, earthquakes in divers places." That's what we all start seeing right now. See, and all these are the beginning of sorrow. And say, verse 9 saying, then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted. You see, that's why we're starting to get right now. This is like about homosexuality and all this stuff. You know, they start delivering you up. They start coming against you. The Democrats start coming against the people that don't believe the way they believe. You know, see how they doing about Trump and about so-called Trump people that believe in Trump. The Democrat coming against them. They don't want them to eat at a restaurant, none of those places, and all that stuff. See, that's just to show you, just the time. All this time goes on, it's gonna get worse and worse and worse. See, that's why the Lord said, it's not yet. And they tell you, like in verse 14, the gospel will be and saying, this gospel of the kingdom shall be preaching to all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come. See, that's when the two witnesses come. That's what a lot of people do not understand. That's when the two witnesses come. You know, and they're going to set up the abomination that make it desolate. See, after they kill the two witnesses, and the people are going to have to flee to Judea, going to have to flee to the mountain. See, they tell you all that's going to last 3.5 years. See, yeah, I've been through that many times with y'all, but I'm just showing you what we tell Jesus Christ, telling you all what going to be happening. That's why he's saying verse 12 says, because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. This is what's going to be happening. See, that 9, many will betray one another. Like I say, you won't be able to trust nobody, will betray you. See, it's like what they're doing with Donald Trump. That's the example God has set, showing you how they will do you, how they will lie on you, and betray you and do all that to you. All that to the saints and to everyone else, different people. Even though they're not Christian, they'll still betray one another. And they will do it to Christian people, and they will lie on them, do all that. They'll bring up the past, what they done did in the past, they will do all, even though it's 100 years ago, like I've been tried to tell you before all that came up. I've been saying that for about 40 some years. That's what they will do. Bring up the past. What you done did even though you was a child. They will bring that up. But a lot of times people don't repent. They don't do these things. They grow out of it. They don't do these things. But they will still bring it up. Say you the same from the little child. But that's how system is now. We done got wicked. We done fell away from God. And no forgiveness no more. For nothing. But that's what I wanted to bring to y'all today. I thank y'all. May God bless y'all and give y'all wisdom and knowledge and understanding of His Word. Thank you.